Sagittarius, this is your April Tarot Horoscope 2022. So Sagittarius, I'm going to pull 12 cards and then I'm going to look at the card at the bottom of the deck to give some sort of underlying energy that will be significant and profound throughout your month to add to the rest of the cards. And then I will look at some of the vibrancy of the colors that pop out to me, and then I will channel a message from the distinct color that Spirit has me focused on in your spread to just sum up your read for the month of April, Sagittarius. So let's get started. So we start off with the Seven of Wands here in reverse. So there was a sense of you kind of standing your ground here, trying to gain your footing. And you've been able to kind of find this ability to kind of work with the current energies right now, because I feel like you've been really trying to just almost nail down and kind of set some sort of foundation in place in order for you to just take your passions and your desires to the next level here. And with the Page of Swords here, Sagittarius, there is some communication coming in, and there have been some, I want to say, admirers just kind of seeing you maintain a certain sense of stability here that allows your passion of the creativity that you bring forth, that energizes you, Sagittarius, and it's almost being elevated here, and you're going to just receive word from others in your inner circle, or you're going to kind of just receive some sort of messages from Spirit that you're able to kind of just like work with some of the energy here and mutate it in a way where it creates some sort of balance for you to kind of just keep steady with what it is that you do create here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Three of Swords here upright. So this could also be a sense of almost, I mean, if you are affiliated with somebody that has kind of threw you off your balance in another sense due to some sort of connection that may have went awry, Sagittarius, they are still thinking about you, or vice versa. You could still be thinking about them, Sagittarius. And this could be a family member, a friend, a significant other, or this could just be kind of you just experiencing a sense of something felt very heavy here on the heart, and I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but I want to say something that maybe you've been creating didn't quite manifest the way you wanted to. So perhaps you're seeking some counsel or some advice from others of how to kind of redirect the energy and get something back resurrected with some sort of creative project or some sort of passion here, or just something that you did have to change, that kind of created a little bit of scattered energy where you're just needing some sort of clarity here, and some sort of, you know, back and forth communication to kind of take some of the edge off of some of the emotional heaviness that resulted from whatever this is, Sagittarius. And you'll know what it is for you. And if it resonates, good. And if it doesn't, let's keep going, because maybe something will kind of be brought out into the light that will make better sense of this. So, and then we have the Eight of Wands here, upright. So there's something that I feel like you've been waiting on, some sort of communication with somebody, and I think that it does have something to do with some sort of strong, deep connection here, Sagittarius. And it may have kind of provoked you or stimulated you in a sense where it kind of bled into some of the creative projects you may have been kind of manifesting on the low here, and or behind the scenes. So I feel like you, yeah, for some reason it is going into that direction, Sagittarius, where there is some sort of connection here with a loved one, we'll say, and it's been kind of taking up space in your mind, okay? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles here, upright. So it's almost like this could be some sort of collaboration also that you've been cultivating, or some sort of connection that you wanted to kind of just some sort of connection that could have manifested something, or almost you were getting some sort of inspiration from some friendship or some love interest that you had in your life, Sagittarius, or that you still have, that is kind of distracting you a bit here with the Page of Swords. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's something that you're cultivating and you've been very patient with. And if this is a friendship or some sort of bond or connection, it ties together with something that you're both very passionate about, or you're passionately wanting to receive the effort of kind of just bringing both energies into manifesting something that, you know, each of you all are focused on cultivating here with the Seven of Pentacles, or some sort of idea being formed here with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's keep going. And then we have the Six of Swords here in the reverse. So, Sagittarius, it's almost as if there's kind of this I feel like people are on a different page here with their thoughts. They're communicating, they're just thinking of, it's like there's love here for a certain, I'm just trying to figure out, is this a connection that has been formed that you're investing in, whether it be a friendship, a partnership, or is this some sort of connection regarding kind of putting minds together and trying to achieve some sort of outcome with some sort of creative project, or just the interaction that could kind of stimulate some sort of new idea that could be profound for you within your creative realm here, Sagittarius. But with the Six of Swords here in reverse, I mean, underneath the Three of Swords upright, what I'm picking up on is kind of just like this split in the necessity to just get on the same page here. So I feel like there is some sort of, there's some sort of like-minded energy that is kind of fueling this love for a sense of whatever this is, but for whatever reason, it's not jiving, it's not gelling, it's not connecting in the way that it necessarily feels like it would be intended to, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles here, let's see. Well, the Six of Pentacles did show up upright, so I feel like there is some adjustments happening, Sagittarius, with some of the communication that needs to take place in order for something to manifest. I feel like this is basically something that you've been working on with other people, or you've been trying to kind of work out some sort of relationship matter, and it's just trying to make it solid here, because I feel like the energy with the swords here is there's a lot of scattered thoughts about it. We need to kind of hone in our own mental capacity to kind of just like weigh out and rationalize how this either relationship dynamic or this group effort dynamic, how it's going to manifest here, because it's something that is being talked about with a lot of love and desire here, but it's also a sense of coming out of some sort of needing to create some sort of balance here with the passion of it, because it's almost like whatever this is, and you'll know what it is for you, Sagittarius, whether it's a project being worked on by you and another person or other people, or if it's like a relationship or a friendship, there's something that has been kind of unstable in the beginning regarding the passion, because I feel like there's just like a lot of scattered energy here, and it kind of scatters the mental ability to kind of see how, you know, long term this is going to play out here, because with these Pentacle cards, it's wanting to kind of create something with the Seven of Pentacles that could grow into something very beautiful. And with the Six of Pentacles upright, there's a sense that there needs to be some sort of balance here and create some sort of solid foundation with it, so that, you know, it can stand the test of time. But with the Knight of Swords, you know, things have moved very quick and swiftly. So this is kind of rushing some sort of process here. And I feel like, you know, within this month of April, there's just so much energy moving forward here from the astrology, but also it could go in so many different ways. So if it's not moving in the right way with other people or other energy, it's kind of going off in different directions, and it's just trying to kind of steer it back together so that, you know, people involved or your energy per se, or the energy involved, can be charged off of one another and go in the same direction. So let's get some more cards And then we have the King of Pentacles here upright. So I feel like, you know, there is an energy coming in where it's like wanting to really create some strong, lasting commitment here, Sagittarius, with whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever bonds or friendships or relationships that are coming in for you, or that you have been working with or bringing into the future with you. And also, I feel like there's going to be some great advice that you seek that will bring a lot of clarity to you, and that will create some sort of idea of, you know, what kind of solutions you can use to utilize this situation that you're in, how to handle it, how to best manage it, how to kind of work with this energy. Because, let's see. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here upright. So, I mean, it's almost as if this situation in your spread for you is creating some sort of stagnancy here. It's you've been kind of stuck with what to do with this, and there's a need to kind of let go and kind of seek some help or advice from someone more grounded or knowledgeable right now, because there is just looking too far in the future, and we need to stay in the present here. That's what I'm sensing, Sagittarius. So whatever this is for you, Sagittarius, it's like there's just too much kind of scattered energy here, and it's not scattered in a bad way, but it's almost like so many ideas, so many, you know, so much insight, so much downloads, so much messages, so many just like collaborations, so much interaction here. And just the mind, though, is focused on wanting to cultivate something very specific, or cultivate a very specific kind of relationship, and trying to find the balance between the two, and trying to ground something here and seeing long term. But it's just looking way too far in the future here, Sagittarius. So let's keep going. And then we have the Five of Swords here upright. So what I need to say is just a little caution this month, Sagittarius, because you do need to see who has the best interest for you, Sagittarius, what energies you need to really focus on and pay attention, and kind of leave the rest behind. Because I feel like there is some sort of underhanded energy here with the Five of Swords upright, or some sort of pessimism going on within your